Hello, my name is Omar Toledo and I am an instructor. And in this video, we're gonna do a lab, okay? Practice with radio button, checkboxes, okay? With JavaScript. So let's gonna get fun. So this is a small JavaScript application. Pizza order, right? You type your name, phone, telephone number, address. This. Select the size for the pizza, crust, thick, the toppings that you want, for example, and then order. And what happened? It tells you the name, your order will be delivered at your address, who contact you at. Look at this. Concatenation, substrings, right? Many things. Detail order, and then the option that you selected there. Okay? So it's gonna code. So in the previous video, I showed you how to uh, use CSS, HTML to create this uh, graphical interface, right? Okay, now we're gonna code that. So this is what you know, right? Correct? And now, what I included here is the button order here. I added the event on click and call the function order submit. Okay, what is the order submit here? Okay, just gonna type that, right? So, function order, right? Okay, first thing that we will have to do is capture the name, the phone number, and the address, right? Easy. So how can we want to do that? Let me see the IDs, right? Okay. What's the IDs here? Input name, txt name, phone, txt phone, txt address. Okay, perfect. So name, phone, address. Perfect. So we're gonna use document get element by ID, right? We're gonna create our variables. Variable name, name equal, correct? Document element by ID. Which ID you're gonna select for name? It's gonna be txt name. And you're gonna get the value, right? Okay. Okay. We have now the name. What else do we need? Remember, we need the phone, right? Repeat the direction. Then get the name by ID. Here is txt phone. And then you get the value. Perfect. We're collecting the data that is in our phone, right? And the other variable is for address, right? So address, right? Equal the same thing. ID, the ID of the input boxes that is gonna be txt here, and we're gonna calculate the value. Remember, the value is whatever is inside the input box, whatever the user type, right? Okay, so we have the variable. But question, see that the phone number have a nice format, right? So let's gonna format the phone now. Okay, remember substring? Yes, for sure you remember that, right? We're gonna use a substring here. Phone equal, we're gonna start with parentheses, right? Remember? You click that, parentheses, and then you concatenate with only 561. So there are three characters, right? 561. Okay, so it's gonna use the substring for the substring from 0 to 3. Remember, 0, 1, and 2. 3 is not inclusive, so okay. Plus, it's gonna close the parentheses, right? Continue that concatenation. Okay, I have parentheses, 561, close parentheses, and then what else? I'm gonna give an extra space. Okay. Then what else? Another substring, right? Okay, now from 3, you need 3 more, right? Okay, so as of 3, 4, 5, so 6. 6 is not inclusive, okay? And then plus, you use concatenation here. What else? Dash, right? Okay, dash. And then concatenation, and the last substring that has to display everything as of 6. Yeah, you can put 6, 10, but you can just put yes, 6, right? As of 6 until the end. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what is next? See that? So you need to here like create like a message, right? See that? Omar, your order will be delivered at. Okay? Okay, now we have the name Omar, we have the address. What else? Omar, we have that. Your order will be delivered at. We have the address. We will contact you at that the detail order. Okay, so we can create the first 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, right? Good. Okay, so let's gonna do it now using remember that we use message equal message plus or message plus equal to add more data to our string variable as well. Well, the same thing when you do total equal total plus you accumulate more data to your total variable. The same thing. So let's gonna create a variable message. Okay, instead of to message equal message, let's gonna well at the beginning let's gonna create message name. So let's gonna create the first line. Omar, your order will be delivered at. Okay, so name, contain my name, right? Plus your order will be at. And remember the backspace and move the line, move the cursor to the next line. So you're gonna have a message with many lines, because you're using at the end backslash n. So instead of to continue writing in the same line, move the cursor to the next line. So you're gonna have a message with many lines. Okay. Omar, your order will be delivered at another line. Here, the address that the user provides here in address. Okay, so let's gonna continue adding that to the message. Message plus equal, message plus is the same thing, right? So we have the address, right? Here, look at this address. So address, right? Then we have the address, it's going to be there. What else we need to do? After the address, another line, right? Correct? So it's going to add at the end. Bracket slash. Okay? Okay. So now we have the address, and then what is next? We will contact you at. Okay? Message. Okay? We will contact you at and what? The phone number, right? You have phone here, right? Plus, remember, use the bracket dash n. Move the line, move the cursor to the next line. Okay. So we have, we will contact you at the phone, and then we need detailed ordering. So yeah, detailed order. Okay, so when I continue adding message. Detail order, right? Right. You're gonna use 2 lines, okay? 2 lines. Okay, that's it. Okay, so we finish the first part. And then we're gonna work now with the radio button. That is easy, right? Let's gonna create a for loop to detect what? To detect if was checked, right? If was checked, true. Looking at you, right? Okay. So let's gonna code the for loop with an if to detect which option was selected, right? Here. Okay. For I, J, whatever you wanna call it, for I equals 0, and then okay, you need to run the for loop many times depending of the number of elements that you have in the radio button, right? Okay, document that it's gonna use, look at this, for name frm, right? frm1. Okay, so we're gonna use the name of the form, because remember the radio button are inside the form. So frm1. Then what is the name of the radio? The name of the radio is radio size, right? So okay, and now you can use length. And then implement the index. Okay, and then so you're gonna run the for loop 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, depending of the number of elements, right? Document for radio size. We are seeing the radius, the radio buttons now. Length is gonna tell you how many radios are in the radio size. Okay, you have 4 radios. Okay, you're gonna run the loop from 0, I less than the number of the element. So you're gonna run 4 times if you have 4 radio buttons, 3 times if you have 3 radio buttons. Okay, now remember the property to detect if the radio was checked, right? Okay, so let's gonna use that. So if the radio button was checked, how can we tell JavaScript that? Well, let's gonna type document that is one, the name of the file, right? That the name of the radio. Doesn't complete correctly. See, there is no typo. Okay, now you are seeing the radio size. Remember, there are like arrays, correct? So you can use, for example, their index. So when index is 0, you are evaluating if the first radio button, 0, right, was checked. Okay, remember that the property check tells you if the radio button was checked. Okay. So if this expression is true, it was checked, true, what happened? What do we have to do? Okay, we're gonna get the value. See that? Value small, value medium, value large. This is the unit from the message. Medium. See that? You selected medium, so you get the value medium. Okay, so this is everything here. If that is true, we're gonna get, for example, we're gonna save, okay, the value of the state. So, okay, the value of the radio button that was selected. So you can create the name that you want. I wanna call radio. Radio state size, because this is for the size, okay? And then you're gonna get the value, right? So the same thing, document that f1 that size, I guess it's not a typo, right? What you are currently evaluating that is true is the value, okay? And you're gonna save that. Why you need to save that? Because you don't know if it's gonna be at index 0, 1, 2, 3. You don't know which radio was selected. Suppose that the radio that was selected was at the end. So the first time index 0, you're never gonna save that. Second time, at the end, you're gonna save for the last element of the radius, the value. Okay? Okay. So this is the logic for this guy, for side. So you will have to do the same thing for class, right? Easy. Now that you have that, okay, use the same logic for class. So what is the name of the radio group? See that? Class. So here, instead of radio size, class. Instead of radio size, class. Instead of radio size, class. Here, class. Okay, so now you have this part completed, and then we need to work with the check. Remember, with the check buttons, you have more possibilities because the user can select 1, 2, 3, or one, you don't know. With radius, just select on one item, right? Okay. So now now that we complete this part, we can update the message, right? Message plus equal, right? And then we can set the radio state size that have the value medium, large, whatever, right? Right? Plus, add an extra space, plus, remember the message, medium, thick, tisa. Okay, we have that. We're gonna add the value here and concatenate with tisa, right? Okay, so it have the value for the size. Then we have the radio state class, correct? So we need to concatenate with now tisa with the following toppings, right? With the following topping. So yes. Okay, and then it's gonna add /n to continue formatting the message. Okay, so we finish this part. The only part that we need to finish is the for the toppings, right? Okay, it's gonna continue. Okay, let's gonna create a variable, okay, for the check toppings, okay? Okay, top equal document that is one, right? That, what is the name of the check toppings? So I wanna just I don't want to type again document for one check topics. Instead of that, I'm gonna type always check topic. That's it. To summarize, I want to continue that. Both I did it. Now I want to show you that you can summarize that, for example, right? Okay. So now you have that. You have the variable for the checkbox topic. Instead of to type again document for one check topic, just type check topic. Okay. And then just like create a variable for the for loop. It's like run the for loop. Okay. Okay. Here, just in case, there's going to be some other variable j. You don't write error, right? Just in case. Together with different index. Okay. Here is going to for k. K equals 0. What else? K less than. So here you can type instead of document for one, you can type check top dot length. Okay. I don't want to confuse you. I want to show you that that is possible. Okay. If not, you can continue doing the same thing that we were doing. Okay. But this is an option. You don't write many things, right? I'm gonna put what we're doing, but you know that you can use this one as well. Okay. For check toppings, that length, right? And then increment by 1k. Excellent. Now the same thing, right? But now, remember, we are gonna have to validate the check topic, right? So we can, let me show you. When you create the if, okay, when you create the if, you're gonna validate document for topics, right? correct? And you're gonna validate the index k, right? So if the first element of the checkboxes is check, right? Here, right? Check, that is true. So what happened here? You can add to the variable message document that fr1 that change topic, right? Let me copy and paste because I don't want to get typo. Okay, check toppings key that value. See that? So you don't know how many times you're gonna get that checkbox check, right? See that? You don't know if you're gonna check all of them, right? So you're gonna run a for loop. If it was checked, what happened? You're gonna accumulate to message the value. Okay, and then it's gonna give an extra space. Got it? So next time, if the next check was checked, if the next checkbox was checked, this condition is gonna be true, and you're gonna accumulate to message another value for source extra space. Then continue running. If the checkbox was selected, it's gonna check the other one. If this one was selected, you're gonna get the values well, and then extra space, right? And then this is not selected, so you are not never are gonna get into the if. Continue, nothing. Continue, tomatoes, nothing. Continue, anchovies, nothing, and end the for loop. Got it? So you're gonna accumulate all the values here in one line, right? And add spaces like this. And add white spaces. See, pepperoni, sauces. See that? Okay. And then what happened? After the for loop, the only thing that you will have to do is what? Is display that the alert, right? Alert message. And that's it. Okay? So I hope this video helped you to practice checkboxes and radio button. Okay? So thank you.